Hey guys, and welcome to the video. We're going to be doing a first impressions slash a little bit of a get ready with me using the brand new KVD Apple Balm Concealer. This is a lightweight full coverage concealer and it is for your under eyes and beyond. Crease resistant non-cake full coverage infused with apple extract to help nourish the skin. I have to say this definitely doesn't look cakey whatsoever on my under eyes. I did pair it today with my Good Apple Balm Foundation. Mine's in light 012. I got the shade in light 103. Now, unfortunately, this shade is very much too light for my skin, but I did pair it with my Dior Powder No Powder so I could, you know, kind of change the color up just a little bit by using the much more darker powder on top. So it did tone down the fact that it was so light, but I did have some problems with the concealer, which you guys will see in the video and I will be talking about for my final thoughts in this video. I will be going to Ulta to return this to get a different shade. I still think that this is really good in the fact that it looks really nice under the eyes, but there is a few little problems that I am going to be pointing out in this video. So if you are into these types of videos for me, then definitely give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. It would mean so much. I will be having a giveaway on Monday, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you like this style video where it's kind of like a fast-paced get ready with me, where you get to see the products that I'm using on my face, but obviously editing it really fast so it's not, you know, overdrawn and boring, because I don't like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start out by using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is so good. Probably the best primer I have ever used. I am just obsessed with it, so I want to use it today, of course. So I just put it on my fingers and rub it into the skin. Well, I start to pat it into the skin and then I'll rub a dub-dub, but I am going to prime with this. Now let's go in with the Viral Foundation Balm. Mine is in the shade Light 012. This has been seriously one of the best foundations that I have ever used, and I'm really excited to get into using the concealer. So I'm just going to put this on my brush and apply it to my skin. Okay, so now for the concealer. I really hope I got an okay shade. I got light 103, which was the lightest shade, but the other ones just didn't seem like they were gonna work for me. So hopefully this isn't too light because it is the lightest shade available. Ooh, the packaging is super cute though. Really like the packaging. This might be too light, but we will see. Definitely too light. So I'm gonna need to swap the shade out for another shade. But that's okay. Let's see how it looks on the skin. I look ridiculous. So I'm going to let that sit into the skin for a hot minute just so I can see what it does. But let me just swatch this with my everyday concealer so you can see the color difference. Here's my creamy Tarte Shape Tape. Tarte Shape Tape. Good Apple Balm Foundation. I don't know, the undertones and all that on the website just did not sound like it was gonna work for me. So that's why I didn't, you know, I didn't know. I went with the lightest shade. I went a little safe, but now I'm sorry. So let's just see what it's looking like as of now. I haven't set it yet and it does look a little creasy, but that's like what it normally does on me. It still looks quite hydrating though. Let me give you a zoom. Let me go ahead and press it down with my fingers to try and get the creases out, and then I want to set it with my Dior Powder No Powder. Hopefully, since it's a light shade, it will reduce how light this shade is. Here's my powder. Hopefully this will tone it down a bit. I'm going to apply this on a sponge. Now I know that this powder works really well with the KVD foundation, the Apple Balm foundation, so hopefully this will work really well with the concealer. I would assume so. Okay, so the powder definitely helped, and my eyes are creasing in the normal spot that it normally will always crease because I do kind of have creasy under eyes. Looks actually really, really good under the eyes. It does seem hydrating. It doesn't look dry or anything like that. I didn't add like too much. You can still see a little bit of my dark circle there, but it's not even that it's a dark circle. It's literally just the shadow from my cheeks being so high. I don't know if you've ever noticed that with your own dark circles, but they're not actually dark circles. It's literally just the shadow. But my actual dark circles are concealed. So very, very pleasantly happy with that. Now that I've backed the camera up as well, it definitely, the powder did calm down the very brightness that this did to my eyes. Like I said, I'm gonna go exchange this for a shade that's gonna work for me, but it does actually look pretty good. I was going to put on my Makeup by Mario cream bronzer and Hourglass blush, but since I've already powdered my face, I'm gonna go in with, let's see, NARS or Marc Jacobs. We'll go in with Marc Jacobs, and we're going to go in with the bronzer shade. I actually really like this. I know a lot of people did not like it, but I find this to be great. So I'm going to use, of course, a blinged brush, do a little bit of bronzer. I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Kiss and Tell blush. Rem Beauty highlighter in Mercury. I just got this new lipstick from Milani. It's from like their spring pink collection. I have the shade Peony, which is super cute. I haven't used it yet because I just got this along with the concealer. Super gorgeous packaging, really, really cute, really pretty. Feels so good on the lips. Really good pigmentation too. For brows, I'm using the Precisely My Brow Pencil. MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. My Too Faced Too Feminine Ethereal eyeshadow palette. I'm just gonna pop a color in my crease here. I'm actually gonna do this light pink color right here. Now I'm gonna take this little product here from Morphe 2. This is the Oh So Nude. I'm not exactly sure what they call this. I guess it's like a quad palette, but it's like, you know, it's got different compartments and whatnot. I'm actually gonna take the top compartment and use this shade here for my lid shimmer. It's such a gorgeous color. I love it so much, and it's completely worth picking this up just for this shimmer. It's got like a lip product in it, a face product, and like a cheek product maybe. I don't know. I just really like this as a topper. It's so pretty. Now I'm going to take this ColourPop gel liner in Fluffy and put it in my waterline on my lower lash line, and I have been doing this all a month long, even though it's only 4 days into the month, but I just really like this pink shade. It's just so bright and fun. Take a little bit of my Huda black liner for the outer portion, and then the Ofra liquid liner for up top. And now I'm going to use these lashes from Noella Lashes. Duo Lash Glue, of course. While this is drying, I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara for my lower lashes. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes number 2. And now I'm going to set my face with the Kimchi Stage Proof Matte Setting Spray. I've been using this obviously this month for the past 4 days, and it's actually pretty good. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on this first impression. I would have to say I need to get a new shade that actually works for me so I can use it without packing on a lot of powder on my under eye to tone down the fact that it's like 10 times too light for my actual shade. But with that being said, I packed a lot of powder on my under eye. I packed a lot of powder and I still have creasing under my eyes and it's separating under my eyes, and I've only been doing my makeup now after putting the concealer on for about 30 minutes because I've already had to restart my camera and we're already this many minutes in. But anyways, let me just show you. Okay, so don't judge the mascara. Clearly I used a pretty big wand for down there, but anyways, as you can see, I am creasing, and when I normally crease on like any normal day with any other concealer, I just crease, I just don't separate. It just kind of like moves around a little bit, but this is like much more separated than normally happens for me. And when I have powder underneath my eyes, I don't really have this problem, but it is very much creasing. It doesn't help at all that you can see mascara in my crease lines, but still you can see what I'm talking about. And this is me pairing it with its own product, which is the KVD Apple Balm Foundation. It is very hydrating. It's very, very hydrating. It feels like not wet on my skin. It just feels like good, you know what I mean? But I think because it's so, like, say, slippery, because it's so moisturizing, maybe that's why it's creasing and separating so much under my eyes. Because on the rest of my face, I feel like it looks pretty good. Even with being packed with powder. So I definitely want to try this again with like obviously a different shade, and I would also like to try this again with another foundation other than the Apple Balm. Maybe the formulas just kind of butt heads a little bit because they are both so hydrating and whatnot. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that it's going to be really good and all of that? Are you excited to try it? For me personally, I mean, you don't really need this. I mean, you don't really need anything, but if you were curious to try this because you really, really liked this and this was a hit for you, I say, you know what, go for it, try it, and see how you like it. But so far, I'm a little disappointed with the creasing, with it separating the product. That's the only thing I'm a little like sad about because I don't ever really have that problem. So I'm going to keep trying this throughout the month of February. Hopefully I can get to Ulta tomorrow to return it for a different shade. If they even carry them in store right now, I'm not sure. I bought this online. But yeah, that's just my first impressions, thoughts and opinions. Not like 100% like saying it's amazing. I mean, it looks good other than the creasing, but nobody likes creasing under eyes, and I already have that problem because I'm a little wrinkly. So I don't want it to emphasize and, you know, separate so quickly, even with lots of powder packed on. And it doesn't even feel like I packed a bunch of powder on. It almost seems like it soaked it in because it's still like, I don't know, I can still feel the tackiness. Like, I don't feel it here, but I feel it under there. I don't know, it's weird. I'm gonna keep playing. Are you guys interested in this product? Blah, 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 blah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this style video where I kind of got ready pretty quickly because the way I'm gonna edit it is gonna be pretty quickly. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!